You're fired. Everybody's heard these words at some point in their lives, whether they're the ones saying it, maybe your friend's saying it, maybe your boss is saying it, maybe you're just watching The Apprentice, or maybe you're just mocking Trump. But whoever actually wants to say these words seriously? Nobody actually wants to say this, right? You don't ever want to actually fire somebody. That's the position that I'm currently in. My company, Google, has recently hired a new CEO to come in and fix our financial situation following the recession. He's super friendly and super easygoing, so everybody loves him. However, he has decided on the download to fire some executives in order to cut our costs, aka me and my colleagues. Thankfully, my position isn't one of them on the line, as he's asked me to do the firing. So pros and cons. Not only are these colleagues my friends, however, he's also included my best friend of over 30 years on this list. My best friend, Robert, who has helped me get my job out of college. He's the one that recommended me for this position because he was here before I was. Not only that, but I know he's in a financial bind right now because his son was recently diagnosed with liver cancer, so he genuinely needs the money. So what am I going to do about this? Well, as my new CEO, I must follow his orders. I can't disobey him. I can't just not fire these employees because if I were to do that, then my job is on the line. However, at the same time, I have to do something for my friends. So I'm going to speak with the CEO first to see if there's anything that he can do to help them out. Following that, I will then handle the firing as gracefully as possible. So in explaining my decision, let's first look at how often this happens, the two sides of the problem, as well as what I'm going to do. So how often does this happen? Well, given that so many people nowadays get their jobs through friends, connections, family, it probably happens more often than we probably think, right? A quick Google search pulled up over a quick Google search for how often do you have to fire a friend pulled up over 125 million hits. Given that number and given the number of people in the world, it's more than likely that one of us or one of your friends or a close family member will probably be on one end of this at some point or another. So what do you do in this situation? Do you go through with it? Do you follow the orders, or do you stand up for your friends and colleagues? So what are the two duties that I have here? First and foremost, I have a duty to my CEO and to my company. I must obey my new boss and do what he has asked, and also do what is best for the company. Given what he has requested me to do is to fire employees so that we are able to meet our new budget, it is what's best for the company. We're losing talent, however, he's looked at it and tried to arrange it in a way such that we're maintaining the talent that we need. However, I also have a duty to my executive colleagues, as we have worked together for over 20 years. They've all worked very, very hard for this company, they've all earned their positions here, and they've become very, very close friends of mine over the years. In particular, I do have a very strong duty to my friend Robert. As he was the individual that helped me get my position right out of college, he was the one that enabled me to have a financial support right out of college when I was still paying off student debt. In addition, his son was recently diagnosed with liver cancer, and it came out of nowhere. As a very, very healthy young individual, nobody could have seen this coming. So he is currently struggling with this. So what am I going to do about this? How do I handle a situation like this? First and foremost, I will talk with the CEO. Before approaching any of the employees, I'll first talk with the CEO. Let him know my concerns. Let him realize, because he is new to the company and isn't aware of our relationships, just let him know these are my best friends. Robert in particular is my best friend. This is the situation he's handling. Is there anything we can do? As Google is such an employee-driven company who's so caring about their employees, I will then propose, is there any way we can offer them financial support for a period of time? Is there any way we can help them find a new job? We have a few programs and policies in place for this, however, none of them are given. They're not assumed. They must be asked for and they must be requested. So I will ask him first and foremost, can we give these and offer these to the employees that I must fire? In addition to this, given the situation with Robert and his son, is there any way that we could extend his employee insurance for a period of time just to cover this cancer treatment? And then, following this, since the CEO is so friendly and so caring and our company is so focused on the employee, it would be very unlikely for him to disagree with any of this. So then I would go speak with each employee one-on-one and explain to them, this is the situation, this is what's going on. I don't want to do this. This was not my decision, but this is what we're going to do. We're going to give you financial support for the time being, and we will help you find a job. With Robert in particular, I would sit him down and say, please remember, first of all, that you are invaluable, or else you never would have been at this company in the first place. We are letting you go, not because you are invaluable, but because we have too much talent. At a company like Google, we have too much talent, and with the budget cuts, we need to keep only what we truly need. However, given the situation with your son, we will be paying for we'll extend your company insurance for the time being to cover your son's medical bills. I would encourage him to please keep us updated because we all do truly care about the well-being of his son. So after looking at how often this happens, we've looked at the different sides of the problem, we've looked at what I've done. It seems like a lot to ask of the CEO to put forth all of this financial help. But at a company like Google, it only makes sense. We pride ourselves on making sure our employees are happy, that they're healthy, that they're taken care of, and that they succeed. Just because Trump is the one best known for saying the words, "if I," doesn't mean we all have to handle it the same way.